Good afternoon. This is Akashvani. I'm Naresh Mago with the Midday News. The headlines. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar says terrorism must be stopped in all its forms and manifestations, stresses on blocking channels of finances for terrorist activities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi alters his campaign schedule for Karnataka Assembly elections to avoid any inconvenience to candidates of NEET exam. Core Committee of Nationalist Congress Party passes resolution rejecting Sharad Pawar's resignation as party chief. Buddha Purnima is being celebrated today. Logo and mascot of Khelo India University Games 2022 launched in Lucknow. 12-day games to begin on 23rd May. And star javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra to begin his season at Diamond League in Doha today. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has said that there can be no justification for terrorism and it must be stopped in all its forms and manifestations. He was speaking at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) Foreign Ministers meeting in Goa today. Describing terrorism as a major threat faced by the region, Dr. Jaishankar said, anti-terror measures are the need of the hour.
The menace of terrorism continues unabated. Taking our eyes off this menace would be detrimental to our security interests. We firmly believe that there can be no justification for terrorism and it must be stopped in all its forms and manifestations, including cross-border terrorism. The channel of finances for terrorist activities must be seized and blocked without distinction. Members need not be reminded that combating terrorism is one of the original mandates of the SCO.
Dr. Jaishankar also sought the support of member states for the long-standing demand of India to make English the third official language of SCO to enable deeper engagement with English-speaking member states. He said that SCO chair, India has initiated an unprecedented engagement with SCO observers and dialogue partners by inviting them to participate in more than 14 social-cultural events. Foreign ministers of the SCO member countries are likely to finalize today a set of 15 decisions or proposals for consideration of the grouping summit in July. The proposals are aimed at expanding cooperation among the SCO member countries in the areas of trade, technology, commerce, security and socio-cultural ties. The two-day meeting of foreign ministers of SCO got underway in Goa yesterday. Foreign ministers of 8 nations are attending the key meeting. India took over the chairmanship of the SCO grouping in September last year. The SCO has Russia, India, China, Pakistan and 4 Central Asian countries, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan as its members. Union Minister and BJP's Karnataka election convener Shobha Karandalaje has informed as there a slight change has been made in the roadshow of the Prime Minister to be held in Bengaluru tomorrow and day after. Addressing media persons in Bengaluru, she said that due to the concerns raised by the students and parents on the roadshow affecting them during the NEET exam on Sunday, the plan has been changed to avoid any disturbance to NEET students. The May 6 and 7 roadshow route plans have been interchanged. That is to say that the Prime Minister will take a longer route of over 26 kilometers on May 6 and a shorter route of 8 kilometers on May 7 when the NEET exam will be held in the afternoon. Shobha Karandalaje assured that the roadshow will be over by 11:30 a.m. much before the NEET commences at 2 p.m. The police have been instructed to help any student with a hall ticket to reach the exam center and also make way for ambulances. All political parties have intensified their campaign for the assembly polls and making last-ditch efforts to woo the voters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address 2 public rallies in Bellary and Tumkuru today. Congress National President Mallikarjun Kharge will campaign in Afzalpur in his home district of Kalaburgi today. JDS Supremo and veteran leader Deve Gowda will address public meetings in Mandya and Chikmagalur districts today. More from our correspondent.
Union Minister Smriti Irani addressed the media persons in Bengaluru today. Speaking about BJP manifesto, she said it promises 5 lakh houses for the urban poor, 5 kgs millet every month and half liter milk every day, 7 rupees incentives on 1 liter milk, free transport for women from villages to agri markets with a load of 50 kgs, enhance health insurance cover under Ayushman Bharat from 5 to 10 lakh rupees, and improve healthcare infrastructure. Addressing media persons in Bengaluru today, Congress spokesperson Pawan Kheda accused BJP government in the state of corruption and said that the poor were deprived of all the benefits. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
The Core Committee of Nationalist Congress Party (NCP) has passed a resolution rejecting Sharad Pawar's resignation as party chief and has requested him to continue to lead the party that he founded. The party's Core Committee met this morning to decide on the new national president of the NCP following Sharad Pawar's decision to step down from the post. NCP leaders Ajit Pawar and Supriya Sule were among those present at the meeting, which was held at the party office in Mumbai. The 18-member committee comprises Praful Patel, Sunil Taskare, Jayant Patil, Chhagan Bhujbal and Dilip Walse Patil, among others. Sharad Pawar had on Tuesday announced his resignation from the party president's post. His nephew Ajit Pawar supported the former's decision, saying that the next party chief will work under Sharad Pawar. The statement was instantly met with emotional protest from party workers and leaders who urged him to reverse his decision. The government has said that over 3,800 Indians have been evacuated from the conflict-hit Sudan under Operation Kaveri so far. The Government of India is working relentlessly to evacuate the Indian nationals from Sudan and bring them home safely under Operation Kaveri. In a tweet, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said an Indian Air Force flight carrying 47 passengers has landed in India. The minister said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to ensure the safety and security of all Indians abroad was his inspiration. He said through 17 Indian Air Force flights and 5 Indian Navy ship sorties, people were moved from Port Sudan to safety in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Dr. Jaishankar said 86 nationals were evacuated through the countries bordering Sudan. He also appreciated the support from Egypt, Chad, France, South Sudan, UAE, UK, USA and UN. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alert. Buddha Purnima is being celebrated today. Vaishak Buddha Purnima is the most sacred day of the year for Buddhists all over the world, as it marks the 3 main events of Lord Buddha's life: birth, enlightenment and Mahaparinirvana. Union Culture Minister said the day assumes special significance since Buddhism originated in India. Since 1999, it has also been recognized by the United Nations as the UN Day of Vaishak. Several programs have been organized in Delhi and across the country to mark the UN Day of Vaishak. President Draupadi Murmu has greeted citizens on the occasion of Buddha Purnima. In a message, the President said that Lord Buddha, the epitome of compassion, has shown us the path of enlightenment, tolerance and virtue. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar in his message said Buddha Purnima is a day to reflect upon the profound teachings of Gautam Buddha, who dedicated his life to guiding humanity towards nobility in thought and action. Greeting the people, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hoped that the ideals of Lord Buddha will keep showing light and giving strength to all. In Bihar, Buddha Purnima is being celebrated with religious fervor and gaiety. The main function has been organized at Mahabodhi Temple in Bodh Gaya, where Lord Buddha attained enlightenment under pious Bodhi tree. Buddhist monks and devotees of different countries, including Japan, Sri Lanka and Indonesia, have come to Bodh Gaya to celebrate Buddha Purnima. A special prayer was organized under the Bodhi tree this morning, in which monks of various countries participated. They prayed for world peace. As Buddhists worldwide observe Buddha Purnima, Sri Lanka is observing Vaishak full moon Poya Day today. More from our correspondent.
Buddhist devotees in Sri Lanka celebrate Vesak by conducting religious ceremonies and organizing various Amisa and Pratipati pujas, including pandals, lanterns and dansals. Vesak zones have been established in several locations such as Totalanga, Kiribatgoda, Kelaniya, Maharagama, Kottava and Rajagiriya. The Bauddhaloka and Gangarama Buddha Rashmi Vesak zones will be held for several days, while the state Vesak festival will take place in Puttalam district. Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe had said that this year's Vesak festival will be celebrated on a grand scale both nationally and locally. Accordingly, lakhs of lanterns adorn the streets of Sri Lanka, giving it the festive look. Meanwhile, High Commission of India in Sri Lanka has organized a special exhibition showcasing India's rich Buddhist heritage as part of the Buddha Rashmi National Vesak Festival. The festival is being held at Gangaramaya Temple in Colombo. The exhibition will remain open from 5th till 7th of May. For Akashvani News, Ahmed Moin Faruqi from Colombo.
Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Vikram Sahai, today said that language is never a barrier when it comes to showcasing talent. Addressing a panel discussion on One Nation, Many Cinematic Voices at FICCI Frames 2023 in Mumbai, Mr. Sahai said that most of Satyajit Ray's films were in Bengali, but serious filmmakers from across the world have learned from him. A two-day Youth 20 consultation program conference organized under the aegis of G20 under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Rishikesh, Uttarakhand concluded today. The theme of the conference was Health, Wellness and Sports. The second day of the conference was inaugurated by Dr. Bharti Parveen Pamwar, Union Minister of State, Health and Family Welfare. On this occasion, the delegates discussed youth health, fitness and sports in the conference. About 250 delegates from India and abroad participated in the conference. Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Thakur and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath launched the logo, jersey, mascot, torch and anthem of the Khelo India University Games KIUG 2022 in Lucknow today. The third edition of the Khelo India University Games will take place from May 23rd to June 3rd. The opening ceremony is scheduled for May 25 at the Babu Banarsi Das University in Lucknow. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Thakur said that Uttar Pradesh is organizing the biggest Khelo India University Games from May 23 to June 3. More than 4,700 athletes from 200 universities across the country will participate in 21 sports disciplines in this event.
ओलंपिक्स में जाने के लिए क्या चाहिए खिलाड़ियों, उनके बोर्डिंग, लॉजिंग, ट्रेनिंग, इस सारे का खर्चा कौन वहन करे? मोदी जी की सरकार वहन करती है। और देश विदेश में खिलाड़ियों की ट्रेनिंग का खर्चा भी सारा मोदी सरकार वहन करती है। और यही नहीं रुके मित्रों, 1000 खेलो इंडिया सेंटर्स आज देश भर में बनने जा रहे हैं। 950 की मंजूरी दे दी है। उत्तर प्रदेश के हर जिले में एक खेलो इंडिया सेंटर कम से कम बनकर तैयार 15 अगस्त 2023 से पहले हो जाएगा।
Praising the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, Mr. Thakur said that the Yogi government has created good infrastructure for sports in the state.
आयोजन भी भव्य होगा और हमारे यहाँ के दर्शक जो आएंगे वो भी खिलाड़ियों का मनोबल बढ़ाने में कोई कमी नहीं छोड़ेंगे। आज उत्तर प्रदेश आगे बढ़ रहा है हर क्षेत्र में। खेलों का भी ऐसा क्षेत्र है जहाँ उत्तर प्रदेश नई ऊंचाइयां छुएगा। मैं इस मंच से आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की उस सोच को सलाम करता हूँ जो भारत को स्पोर्टिंग सुपर पावर बनाने की बात करता है, स्पोर्ट्स सुपर पावर बनाने की बात करता है कि हम खेलों में भी महाशक्ति बनेंगे। ये मोदी जी के सपने को योगी जी यहाँ पूरा करके देंगे।
Star javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra will begin his season at the Diamond League in Doha today. Last year, 25-year-old Chopra became the first Indian athlete to be crowned Diamond League champion by winning the grand final in Zurich in September. Before that, Tokyo 2020 champion Chopra became the first Indian to win a Diamond League event in Lausanne in August and bettered his national javelin record at the Stockholm Diamond League in June with an 89.94 meter throw. In the IBA Men's World Boxing Championships today in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, two-time Commonwealth Games bronze medalist Mohammad Hossamuddin, Tokyo Olympian Ashish Chaudhary and Naveen Kumar will be in action. Yesterday, Indian pugilist Narendra Berwal and Govit Sahani advanced to the pre-quarterfinals. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar says terrorism must be stopped in all its forms and manifestations. Stresses on blocking channels of finances for terrorist activities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi alters his campaign schedule for Karnataka Assembly elections to avoid any inconvenience to candidates of NEET exam. Core Committee of Nationalist Congress Party passes resolution rejecting Sharad Pawar's resignation as party chief. Buddha Purnima is being celebrated today. Logo and mascot of Khelo India University Games 2022 launched in Lucknow. 12-day games to begin on 23rd May. And star javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra to begin his season at Diamond League in Doha today. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website, newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the Midday News.